Namaste programs, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator and the Rove and the Clutton to Glasgow Scottish bush trip leg 3 from Whitehills to Dice today. Let's go! Alright programs, let's go. And I can tell you one thing, that's for sure, there would not be wind turbines at an airport. What's going on, algorithm? I love you, you're great, but wow. And we're taking off into a massive crosswind. I'm basically almost full right rudder here. Struggling to stay on the runway. Look at that windsock. It's gonna be interesting trying to avoid this there, my god. The wind. Live weather and bush trips should not be put together. Asobo, Microsoft, whoever did this. Wrong, it's wrong, I tell you. Start our clock, 91 degrees for 4 minutes 42, Gardenstown. Take off from Whitehills Airport and set a course to the east. Gain a visual on Banff Bay and the River Deveron, which empties into the bay. Pass over the town of Banff on the bay's west side and then the town of Macduff on the bay's east side. Continue on an easterly course to the small fishing village of Gardenstown, located at the head of Gamry Bay. Welcome to Gardenstown. Now Banff had a golf course. It does Gardenstown. It's got a marina, very cute marina. I like the cliffs along here, very picturesque. No, I can't see a golf course. Might be sort of one, maybe a 9-hole in front of us there, but nah. Maybe, ooh, question mark, just coming up under the nose now. Could be. Maybe it's just a driving range. Who knows? Maybe they just play golf in the fields around here. Alright, 86 degrees over 4 minutes 53. Fraserburgh. Continue following the coast to the east to the town of Fraserburgh, the largest shellfish port in Scotland. There's a claim to fame. Fraserburgh is located on the west end of Fraserburgh Bay, where the Moray Firth meets the North Sea. Well, hello there, Fraserburgh. Quite the town you've got here. No golf courses? Oh, I'm disappointed in you. Bunch of... I wonder what that's it. All these houses around a circular, some kind of Illuminati thing going on. And the algorithm's struggling with whatever's in the middle here. Maybe it's an old castle or something. Can I see anything on the Googles? No, not really. It is quite low res, I think. That's probably what the problem is. We've got a football field, so there's that. We also want 147 for 6 minutes. 6 whole minutes on our way to Peterhead. You Peterhead. At Fraserburgh, turn to the southeast and pass over the Loch of Strathbeg Nature Reserve. Nature Reserve. The reserve protects Loch Strathbeg, an important avian breeding ground. Continue on course to the southeast to the town of Peterhead, located just inland of Keith Inch, the easternmost point of land in mainland Scotland. God bless you, Peterhead. You've got a golf course here on the links. Beautiful, beautiful. Now, Peterhead, I think Peter means, does it not mean rock or stone? This is the head point of rock, something like that. Football stadium, couple of football stadiums. Big town, isn't it? Big one. I feel like I've heard of Peter's Head, but anyway. We move on to 209 for 627 to Newburgh. Turn to the south-southwest and follow the coastline, passing several small bays of the North Sea. Gain a visual on the Whitehills River, and the Ithen Estuary, where the river meets the North Sea. Pass over the estuary to reach Newburgh, a small coastal village. Just a quick thing to say, this little peninsula here on Google says Old Slains Castle, but here's the funny part, in brackets it says not Dracula Castle. So whoever owns this castle is either sick of people thinking it's Dracula's castle, or perhaps there was a film with a Dracula's castle filmed in Scotland or something, but there you go, there's a castle on that peninsula, Old Slains Castle, but just beware, it's not Dracula's castle. And I think we can all agree as we meander into Newburgh here, if it says not Dracula's castle, it probably is Dracula's castle. Like, for real. Dracula's gotten on Google, it's like, oh no, people will think this is my castle. I better write not Dracula's castle. It's a golf course on the, under the wing? I think it is. Possibly. Weird golf course if it is. Maybe it's more like a bike track or something. Not sure. Anything else? No cricket pitches? No football stadiums? No golf courses. Again, that might be a golf course. Yeah, that might even be a football pitch below us as well. Alright, we found it all. It's got it all, Newburgh. 225 for 433. Reset our clock. On our way to Dice. From Newburgh, adjust course slightly to the west, tracking away from the coastline. Gain a visual on Aberdeen Airport, EGPD, and land. What has any of that got to do with Dice? So here we are, this is Dice, it's a suburb of Aberdeen, so really we're coming into Aberdeen, a big city. This is where the airport is, and you know, we've got some strong winds still, and looking at this thing in front of me, I'm hoping it's a runway. It looks pretty short if it is, but this is the direction we need to go. If we're landing on those longer runways, we will definitely be hit with a huge crosswind. I'm not sure we want that. Is this a runway? Is it though? It's the world's smallest runway if it is. Given the wind conditions, I think we have to try for it. It's risky. It is. I'll be the first to admit it. Perhaps we can just land on the golf course over there. That would be even more risky. It is a runway. It's got the markings at the end, doesn't it? Is that what I'm seeing? Anyway, we'll do it for the, we're risking it for the biscuit, before the bisking out of it. Yeah, it does say 23 on it, and that's where we're headed, 23 degrees. Alright, okay, plane. It's just all or nothing with you, isn't it? We're either dropping out of the sky, or, oh my god, it's, oh, does it actually go extend a bit further? It goes all the way up to the parking there, probably. Still, it's a weird one. Come on, plane. Come on, plane. You can do it. You and I together, we can do it. We are best of friends, plane. It's a helicopter runway. Helicopters don't need runways. Perfect, no problem. Barely an inconvenience. But where would this runway start the other way? There? Just in front of us? Or, yeah, 5. It says 5 there. It doesn't extend through to the parking. Anyway, that was leg 3 of the Scottish book trip. Book trip and bush trip. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for existing. Au revoir. Goodbye.